Hey guys, how's it going? This is Johnny and welcome to the channel. So finally, we've got to the stage where we're able to complete the cover for our first part of Alpha EXR. This is the first volume and you guys better check it out. Link is in the description below, and we want to celebrate this opportunity with you guys by going over how to create a cover for your work to your personal audience, bridge that gap for you and give people exactly what they need to either buy, support, or become a part of exactly what you're doing. It's usually the first thing that people see when it comes to you and your brand. And that's what this video is about. How can you do that in 5 simple steps? The cover you see is going to feature one of our main characters. He goes by the name of Manuel Hunt. It's a pretty dope name, Manuel Hunt. It's pretty cool. Illustrated by me and colored by a phenomenal colorist. I'm gonna get to him in a second, so I wanna say thank you. If you're into art videos, breaking things down, learning to be better creators, and developing your personal brand so you can make money for the rest of your life doing what you love, make sure that you join the community by hitting that like and subscribe button. It's simple, trust me, just click the button and you become a part of the community. Free entry for now. We're gonna start charging fees for this good content, I'm telling you. The first thing I want you to think about is the purpose of your cover and who that target audience is for. That's the purpose. Your specific niche or the people that you're trying to connect with. Photography, we have letters, we have art. There are different ways to branch to that group. Now, your purpose is gonna help make it a lot easier, and it's gonna help you break down exactly who you need. I know it sounds crazy, but you want a target group. You want the right people. You cannot provide a service to everyone. Prime example, a lot of your friends and family won't support your work like a stranger will, because that stranger likes a specific thing and they're coming to you for that specific thing, while your family members just like you because you know your family. So, you know, they're gonna support you for the first 2 things, but those strangers who become fans or supporters are gonna come back each and every time because you're giving them exactly what they like. So now we know who our target audience and what is the purpose of our cover. The next thing you wanna go into, what is your layouts looking like? Now, layouts are small sketches or just small designs of what you want your cover to be. You come up with 4 different ideas, you draw them out. It can be 2 inches by 2 inches, very small. And these are simple ideas coming onto paper so you can see a visual representation of what your cover can be. These are not supposed to be detailed. They're supposed to be very rough, very, you know, it look like chicken scratch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes it look like chicken scratch. Once you generate something from thought to paper, it makes it a lot easier to execute because you can see it a lot better. Some people are very visual creatures. There is a reason why instructions come with visual step-by-steps so you can understand exactly what to do. And it's the same thing with your layouts. You don't want to waste anyone's time, and you definitely don't want to waste your time if you're the person that has to work on the cover. Trust me, you don't want to do that. You don't want to start drawing and then realize the cover just don't work for you. So small sketches of what you want your cover to look like. The next thing I want you to think about is where is your title or your logo going to be on your cover. So that's why we have the layouts. So now you have this great idea. You want to have a specific location for your logo or your title. You don't want your illustration or your cover to clash with your logo. You want it to be in a specific spot where it complements the illustration so people know exactly who you are or what your company is or who you're supporting without taking away from the cover. That's why we have the layout to make it a lot easier for you to see things before you get started. Now, I worked on the pencils, the inks, and my man Walter killed it on the colors. I'm gonna leave his information down below as well. I want you guys to give him a shout out. And if you guys need a phenomenal colorist, just hit him up. He has great work, great prices, and he's very flexible. So Walter, you did a phenomenal job. I just wanna say thank you. You brought this cover to life. I'm gonna show everybody what I did, and then I'm gonna show them what you did with some small adjustments from me personally. So Walter, you are amazing. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. So the next thing I want you to think about, this is very important, is what can you add to your illustration? And most important, because you know, one is very, the other one is most, what can you subtract? Just think about how amazing this cover is gonna be. Just think about all the ideas. Oh my gosh, I got fire, I got wood, I got this, I got that. I got people jumping out the air, I got explosions. Now think about, is all of that necessary? You know, specifically having an idea of exactly where you want things to be. And that's dope. That's why you come up with multiple drafts and you see what works for you. But the biggest thing you can do outside of adding is subtracting, because most of the time, especially when it comes to covers, less is more. Now I understand it looks kind of funny, You see a lot of details in this cover. But if you really look at it, it's very simple. It's a man flying through the air some kind of way. You're gonna have to find out from the comics. So make sure that you go down the link below, you go to the website and you purchase it. And a city behind him. It ain't that much, but it looks amazing and it's inviting. The colors are very vibrant. It's showcasing this really cool place that you want to learn more about. That's why this cover is targeted to a certain group, those who love manga, comics, animation, anime, video games, who love great stories, great action, a lot of details. This is targeted to the right person. But the thing about this illustration is to make you want more. That's why it's enough, but not too much. And the last thing I want you to do, this is the very last thing, is to guide your viewer's eye. Make sure that there's something that's on this cover that really guides their eye exactly where you need it to be. It's almost like if I had a blank piece of paper, but then I put a dot in the middle. That dot is gonna guide your eye right in the middle. It's all about making sure that your viewer can stop, see, and think. And if it's the right viewer, if it's the right person, they're gonna support and be a part of what you're doing. So make sure that you understand that guiding your viewer's eye is gonna help things not be as messy. It's gonna help them look at a specific thing, and it's gonna help them feel more invited, because now it feels like it's just for them. So when you see Manuel in the air, you see him flying, you see him doing this thing, and you're like, wow, that's pretty dope. Then you see the city around him, and it's for the viewer to see one thing, to transition to another, and then to take out their wallet, if we being real. You know, it's like a cover is your own personal ad for your work, all right? It's to get people to take their wallet out. Shouldn't have said that, but it's true. Because we all love to be financially free, and all would love to have that right audience that's supporting us. So come up with cool covers, and people are more likely to buy and stop and see. So first impressions are very important. That's why the cover is usually the most detailed, the most beautiful, has the best colors of your work. Now remember, you don't have to do everything on your own. That's the most important thing about time management. Don't do everything, because you might not be a master at everything, and sometimes just giving another artist an opportunity can help build relationships for you, speed up your work, and give it a better vibe or energy to exactly what you're doing. I reached out to different colorists because I wanted one to color this, because I knew this illustration was going to take me a while, and it did. It took over 40 plus hours to draw and ink everything, and I was not about to color all of this, because you know the colorists be having like shortcuts and things of that nature. And the right one, responded back. Walter, you are phenomenal. And he told me he was a little under the weather. He still turned out a phenomenal cover. So I want to say thank you. And as you can see, you know, we're gonna be working more in the future. We actually did work on the next cover already. He did such a phenomenal job that right after he finished this cover, I said, no, you're gonna do another one. Let me know when you're ready. And he did it, and I might show y'all a little preview of the next cover as well. He's phenomenal. When I reached out to him, I just knew I had a great feeling. And you know, sometimes the other people don't reach back because they're busy, and that's fine. The right person will be there when you need it to be. You create a phenomenal partnership, a brand, a team. Now, you never know how things can go in the future, and how you sharing your work with another creator might actually help both of you guys out. So try it out and see what you can do. And it's not always about a lot of money, having a lot of money. Sometimes putting money to the side for these kind of situations can change the game, because if I'd have had to color this, I would have still been working on it to this day, because I'm not as good as Walter is. So, you know, he's amazing. Make sure that you hit him up. And Walter, remember, my stuff come first. Don't be like, you know, I know you work with other professional companies and everything, but my stuff come first. Especially if these people are coming from, you know, Rosa Studios and seeing how great your work was. So, you know, just make sure that, you know, priority. I don't gotta be number one, but maybe number 2 or 3, okay? Top 2 or 3. So make sure that you click the link below. You get the comic book, the merch that comes with it, and you get the first set of things. So remember, these are gonna be collectibles. I'm telling you, you see how dope our designs and everything is. These are gonna be collectibles. Make sure you're one of the first people to get this wave. This first wave, I'm telling you. Don't miss out, because then other people won't have what you want, and it's gonna be more expensive in the future, because once we cut it off, you're gonna have to buy it, you know, from somebody else, because soon it's gonna happen, one of these days. I don't know when. I ain't throwing no numbers out there, but you better jump on this merch. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Don't miss out on the comic book, because you never know what can happen in the future, and you're gonna want to wish you was a part of this. So make sure that you click the link below, you get the stuff, and let us know how you like it. Send us some pictures, we'll tag you guys. You have our social medias below as well, and you're gonna definitely enjoy it. That's why we took our time, because we wanted to make sure it was right. We wanted to make sure everything looked good, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, I do a couple things last minute, but you know what I mean. You know, we took our time, we did a lot of research, we even read. We read. Trust me, we read. I'm gonna show y'all later. I ain't even gonna show y'all yet. That's gonna be a part of one of the next videos we have. So check it out and let us know how you like it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and being a part of this video. As I said, make sure that you go in the description below, get all that cool stuff. Make sure that you join the community by hitting that like and subscribe button, and share with a friend. As you can see, we got things just for you. This is just for you by us. So make sure that you're a part of it. Make sure that you hit that notification bell, and let us know in the comment sections below how you feel about this cover, you know, how dope it is. We have 2 videos on the screen, one suggested by YouTube, one suggested by us. Click on one of these 2 videos, just one of the 2, and we'll catch you over there. All right, see you later.